He is our ambassador for the entire world, isn't he? He knows presidents and God knows who else. But he is one of the most coolest people in the diving world that you could ever talk. He'll talk to me. To this day, I remember the first time I was at a dive show, and I'm walking. I think it was in Fort Lauderdale, and Jean-Michel waved at me. He goes, "Hey, Greg, how you doing?" I'm like, "Holy crap! Jean-Michel Cousteau knows my name." That was a special moment for me, Jean-Michel.
You hired.
I'm hired. I'm not brown nosing for anything.
Now you're gonna have to take care of live presentations all over the planet.
Well, I'll be glad to do whatever I can.
Thank you.
But Jean-Michel, what are you doing? Tell us what you're here at the show for this year. What are you just sharing the love of diving, or what?
I was here to see you. And
you are a liar, a great one though.
And I was here to really talk about one of my, if not my favorite place on the planet.
The ocean.
Happens to be the ocean, but it happens to be Fiji.
Yes, it is.
And Fiji is not just the best place if you want to go diving and you like tropical environment and all the creatures that live there. But on top of that, the Fijians are the nicest human beings on the planet.
That is so true. When they welcome you into their home, it's like Southern hospitality, isn't it?
That's right.
It is really amazing.
And I've been going there for 30 years, and there's not a Fijian I don't like.
Yeah.
They are the nicest people. It's amazing, and we're putting a lot of pressure on them because we want to go there. The Australians, the New Zealanders, a few Americans, and I wish there were more because they would really visit what I call the capital of the soft coral.
Yes.
I've never seen more different species of soft coral. And together with Papua New Guinea next door, it's an amazing location. And I have the pleasure to speak on behalf of Fiji Air, because now I want people on airplanes to be able to see that Fiji has something to offer, which a lot of people don't know about, and they don't come here, but they go to Los Angeles,
right?
San Francisco,
yeah,
and then they go all over the west side, on the other side, New Zealand, Hawaii.
But Fiji Air makes it very easy from LA. You hop over there. They got the itinerary set up.
Very nice.
Very efficient.
And then the people are very nice, and we try to help them. But I want to very much emphasize on the fact that. We're dealing today with climate change. It's affecting the entire planet, and we have ways of changing that. And education is critical. And we have a program at Ocean Future Society, which I created to honor my father as a not-for-profit organization, which is called Ambassador of the Environment. Mm-hmm. And that comes from the fact that when my father put a tank on my back and pushed me overboard when I was 7, at that time there was no regulations. And my brother, who unfortunately has passed away on an airplane accident, was 4.5 when he started diving. And my mother was there. She was the first woman scuba diving. My father made her dive, test the equipment in La Marne in Paris, which is all polluted. And she came out, and my father said, "Okay, fine, we can continue." So it was an amazing experience for me, and as a family, we were diving all the time. And I'm happy to tell you that I started diving. Now you're going to know my age, and it's devastating. 73 years ago. Whoa. When my father pushed me overboard, and I dive because I found out that the fishermen who catch sardines, to preserve the sardines, they put them in salt. And that's why I dive, to be preserved.
That's
And
right. Well, look at him. He looks not a day over 30.
oh, thank you. You're hired. You're hired.
Got a brown nose to get ahead.
I'll tell you one thing. I know I have to shut up, but I celebrated my 80th birthday looking at dolphins, whales, and reef sharks, and so on. And then I have met Dr. Sylvia Earle, who is 82, and she made a commitment in front of 1,200 people to go diving with me when she's going to be 100 years old.
Well, there you go.
So I have to wait 18 years, but I will, that's no problem, and I want to celebrate 100 years. And I'm saying all of this because diving is really one of the nicest things you can do, and being the oldest scuba diver today, still diving, because the people who started when I was a kid, they either no longer around, most of them, like my dad, my mom, but the others left us, two of them very, very, very recently when I was in south of France. And I can tell you, I will never stop as long as I can. And I thank you, and I thank Fiji Air for giving me a chance to speak to divers, not just here, but all over the world.
Yeah.
And I'll be with Ted Turner day after tomorrow, because it's his 80th birthday, and he was critical in supporting all the work that my father was doing, and I want to go and give him a big hug.
Wow, that is awesome.
Continue. So,
Jean-Michel, you're
thank
giving
you.
a speech here at 10 o'clock, right? A presentation?
At 10 o'clock, if you want to take a nap, I will be speaking in 15, 16 minutes, and it's where is it?
What room?
N as in Nancy.
N?
239.
239. N239, 10 o'clock. Jean-Michel's giving a chat about Fiji, Fiji Air, maybe even mentioning your resort over there. A little
N
bit.
as a Nancy, because that's a great word. It's the word of the lady that I'm in love with, and Nancy, hey, hi.
There she is. Oh, yes. Jean-Michel Cousteau. Give it up for Jean-Michel. Come on.